When the database opens up, the first thing you'll see is this little main menu. I'm guessing little bit about what you want in the database, and this is just a rough and dirty first attempt at it. First of all, hitting the Add Edit Equipment button opens up a form that'll allow you to enter or edit any test equipment or whatever equipment you have in your inventory. These buttons up here advance through the records as they may be in your database. This is an Add Record button, a Print the Current Record button, Delete a Record, and Close a Form. Just for demo purposes, I'm going to add a record. So I click this button. Go over here using a drop-down box. I'm going to pick a signal generator. You will provide me with what you want on that list, and I will add a feature to the database so you can update that list as you need. I'm just going to enter in a crazy little part number. A PIMA number, I'm not sure what that is, but I left space for you to put in whatever you might need. I'm going to add a photo. I'm going to double click. I'm going to add. I'm going to go and look for a audio signal generator picture that I loaded up. See if I can find it. Audio generator. It's going to add that to the database. There it is. You can type any notes about the equipment that you want. I'm going to type in test. I'm going to say it's at site 2, whatever your sites are. I can have a drop-down list to put that in. I'm going to say this was checked out today. And I don't know when it's going to be returned, but that would, if that's something that you're interested in, that field is available. Same thing here. You can add records, delete records, and when you hit this print record up here, all of these other little forms will follow along with this record. Something you didn't mention, but I'm a retired engineer around a lot of test equipment, and I know that many things have to be calibrated. So I just threw in this little form, calibration. Let's say it was calibrated a year ago, which would be 9, which would be 9/22/2018, and the due date can be anything. Could be a year, could be 6 months, could be something other than that. Where you had it calibrated, I'm just going to make up a name. And that's basically it. Now, there are just a few basic fields on this form according to the first message that you sent me. Many could be added. What I'm thinking is maybe you want a serial number for the equipment. Maybe down here in the cal form, you may want cost associated with the calibration. I don't know, it's completely open. It's not hard to add or delete fields from these forms. Okay, so I'm going to close this form. That takes care of that. Now, you got data in there, you want to find something. Well, right now I've loaded up just some a list of things, which if you tell me what you want, I can add them, and then I will also give you a way to update them. I'm just going to click on VTVMs, since I know what's in this database. And I'm going to find all your VTMs. There they are. This case, there's just 2 of them that I put in there, and they're completely made up. So I'm going to close that and just show you that you can have a report generated if you like. I'm going to use this down here. It's a little easier to expand it. Give you an idea of what the report looks like. Just shows the VTMs, the part number, the PIMA number, the location, the checkout date, return date. calibration date, due date, who did the calibration, a picture of and a note of the test equipment. I'm going to close that. Now obviously you might want to have other searches, which I would make available. This is Find Equipment. You could look up calibration due dates. You could actually look at any of the fields that are in the table in the database. Here's a quit button when you're done. Now obviously if you want more items on this, I'll do it. Over here on the side, just to give you an idea, it's not exactly the way you put in your message. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. Right now I've got 2 queries, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forms and 1 report. They can be added to easily. This is just feature of access, so you can put that over to the screen and not be worried about it. So again, I apologize for the crudeness of this video, but it's just something that I made a commitment to do for you, and I didn't want to wait too long, so it's pretty much raw. Thank you very much. If you're interested, please send me a message on Fiverr. And this database that we're looking at right now, I'd say I've got like about $10 in it right now. For another $5 or so, I could further customize it and make it something that you could use to track your test equipment needs. Thank you very much.